What is up everybody? In this video I'm gonna be explaining you about what is attribute error and how you can solve this kind of error. So you must be coding in Python and you must have got attribute error. Some module has no attribute something. So the best way to solve the error is to reproduce it and to understand why we are getting that error. So I'll start by typing a sample program in which I'm importing a module called requests. And in this module I'll be writing a is equal to request.get, and request.get will be fetching all the values, not the values but all the HTML content of the URL whichever we are typing in. So I'm typing in the URL of my YouTube channel and I'll be printing a, and it will print the response of this get request. As you can see, it's printing response 200. But if I'm typing in import request and I'm typing request.get something, it will get it. But if I say request.put something, will it work? Will it be putting will be putting something into this URL? Definitely not. You cannot do anything with Python. You can do most of the things with some module. You can do programming, you can do server-side scripting, you can do in fact server-side scripting on your own server, not into anybody else's server. So if I want to change YouTube website, I cannot do that for sure. So if I write a function like change YouTube, change_YouTube, do you expect this to change YouTube? Obviously not. If I run this program, I'll be getting an error, and this is what we say is attribute error. It means request has no attribute change YouTube. It means that request module is not made to change YouTube. This function is not recognizable by this module. This module is simply saying that, hey, I have some set of functions, but whatever you have typed in is not a part of me. Now you'll say, why am I getting this error if I have copied code from somewhere or from some book or maybe from some documentation? Okay, I'll tell you something. If you are programming into Python 3 and you are pasting code from Python 2, let us say, then it is possible that the module in Python 3 has changed its function names. And I'll give you a simple example. If I import URL lib, and if I type URL lib.urlretrieve, it'll create problem in some version of Python because it's simply not compatible. So to solve this error, you simply have to see the function that you're using. Is it valid? Is there a way you can change that function and get things work? Simply you can go to the documentation website, the documentation page of the module, and you can search for that function and see the implementation of that function. So let us say I'm messing up with the get function and by mistake I wrote gets. Simply let me tell you one thing. If you are using an IDE, then you'll not get this error. It's not likely that you'll get this error, because you know when you type request, it will give you most of the options. If I say request.g, it's giving me the option of get. If I press enter key, it will simply auto-complete it. So if your auto-completion is on and you are using some decent IDE, firstly this thing should not occur. But if this thing is occurring, then you can go to requests module documentation, and after you go to request module documentation, you can search for these functions. I'll search for get, or I'll say, can you see this request.get, and I've written gets. So my problem will be solved if I visit this documentation page. So whichever module you are using, you just go to its documentation page and see what you're trying to do, whether it's valid or not. If it's not valid, first of all, find out which line is giving the error. This is the most important thing. So for me, line number 3 is giving the error. This gets part is giving the error. So I'll go and cross check it, and definitely I can get my program to work after I change it to get. I hope you like this video. I hope your problem is solved. If it's still not solved, please let me know in the comments below and I'll try my best to solve your problem. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to subscribe this channel if you haven't already, and press the bell icon so that you don't miss an update from me. Stay tuned and I'll see you guys in the next video.